Hey, what's going on everyone? Hope all of you are doing well and welcome back to another video. And today's video I'm going to be doing a DVD update. Picked up a pretty decent stack of DVDs, a lot of cool titles. So let's get right into it. So the first one here is Prophecy 3 with Christopher Walken. I've heard some really good things about these movies. I've also heard like later in the series some of the sequels aren't the greatest, but for what they are, I've heard they're pretty good. The next one here is The Odd Couple with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. I don't know if this came out before the series, or the series had came out and then this one came out. I'm not sure, but this was released in 1967. I'm looking forward to it. I've always enjoyed the two. The Grumpy Old Men movies are fantastic, and it's unfortunate that we don't have actors like that anymore, and it's unfortunate that they're no longer with us. The next one here is a fantastic Michael Keaton film, and one I recommend, and that's One Good Cop. If you guys haven't seen this, highly recommend it. The story is pretty interesting. It's sad, but a really good one. Next is the Billy Bob Thornton film Slingblade, which is such a classic. John Ritter's in this. I don't know if there's anyone out there who has not seen this. It's such a great movie. You know, daters, get some biscuits. That's the best impression I can do. But I always do impressions of that character with my friends. It's just so iconic. Next, we have School Days, which is a Spike Lee film from, I don't know when this came out, 1988. So I do like Spike Lee. I think he's a fantastic I guess director and actor. I think he has acted in some of his movies. I think he's a great director. I do like, he has a very interesting message in his films that I feel like a lot of people kind of, what's the term I'm looking for? It kind of, goes past a lot of people. But the interesting thing is, this actor right here, I'm sure you guys will recognize him, if I can get a close-up. If you're a fan of Breaking Bad, if you're a fan of the Far Cry games, a fan of The Mandalorian, then you're going to recognize him right off the bat. Great actor. There are some recognizable faces in here, so I've never actually seen this movie, but I've heard good things about it, so I am looking forward to it. The next one here is a James Wood movie called Cop. I like James Wood. I think he's a great actor. There's a lot of movies out there I have not seen of his, this one being one of them, so yeah, looking forward to that. Next we have a John Cusack film. Kind of like with James Wood, there are a lot of John Cusack films that I have not seen, and of course there are movies that I don't really care that he's done. I'm more of a fan of his stuff from the 80s and maybe some of the 90s, but I picked up Hot Pursuit. Looks good. You got Ben Stiller in it, which I guess just him and John Cusack are the only two well-known names in this. There could be others that are not credited in this, but this is from 1987, so yeah, looking forward to that one. This next one I thought was a great find. I think the Blu-ray is out of print, and I don't know how expensive it is. Maybe I'll pick it up down the road. But I picked up License to Drive with Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, and of course a very young Heather Graham. Love this movie. One of my all-time favorite 80s films from, I believe, 1988. So I would say 86 to 89 had some really great films out there. Next we have American Misfits with Wee Man. Somebody put this like sticker on there on the artwork. Looks pretty cool. I think it fits the cover really well. But yeah, it looks like it's a cross between like skateboarding and some dumb shit is the best way to put it. It's a little over an hour. It's only like 78 minutes from 2003. So yeah, really cool to find that. Then I picked up Good Charlotte Live at Brixton Academy. I'm a big fan of Good Charlotte. They're one of my favorite punk rock bands, alongside with Sum 41. They're no longer around. The band split up, And then the two brothers, Benji and Joel, they went on to do a solo album, I think a few solo albums, and they both ended up starting families. You know, one is married to Nicole Richie, Lionel Richie's daughter, and the other is married to Cameron Diaz. So, yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. The next one here is Total Recall 2070. Don't know too much about this. It looks like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a home video release sequel that we tend to get a lot back in like the 90s and early 2000s, and hell, even to this day. I think I had picked this up a long time ago and then sold it because the back of this looks kind of familiar, so I don't know, but yeah, I found that. Then I found The Prophecy with Christopher Walken. Looking forward to it. It's got a great cast. I mean, we got Virginia Madsen, Eric Stoltz in this, Amanda Plummer, which is Viggo Mortensen. So, yeah, looking forward to that. That's a great cast. The next one here is Spice World, the Spice Girls movie. Had to get this one. I originally got it to flip because this is a film that definitely sells well. You're looking at like 35 to 45, especially if it's brand new. You can get a little bit more, but unfortunately the disc was rattling and it was scratched, so I figured I'd just keep it. Next we have Bedazzled, which is a very underrated Brendan Fraser film, not one that gets talked about very often. Directed by Harold Ramis. I know there's a Blu-ray release for this, but I think it's out of print and goes for a good price. Next we have Tokyo Hotel TV. If you guys aren't familiar with this band, they are a punk rock band from like 2008. They're originally from Germany. Their third album that came out in 2007 is really good. They've got songs like Monsoon and Don't Jump, which is a really good one. So was very happy to find that. Then I picked up this late 90s, I want to say it's like a TV made movie. It's called My Brother the Pig. This stars Alex D. Linz, Judge Reinhold, Eva Mendes, and Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, never seen it, so I'm definitely looking forward to it, and especially with a well-known cast who have all gone to do great things. Looking forward to it. Then I picked up the CKY, Bam Margera and Brandon DiCamillo. This, I believe, is like a compilation of the two doing a bunch of stunts. You know, the more I think about it, you kind of can agree with Bam suing the Jackass stars, because if you guys watch, and I'm sure there's some documentaries on YouTube, CKY is Jackass. It basically would eventually become Jackass. This was stuff Bam and his friends and his brother were doing, you know, way before Jackass came about, and eventually, you know, when Johnny and the rest of the gang and Bam and his friends all got together, Jackass was created. And I can understand why he would sue, you know, in some shape or form. And I can also understand from the other side, you know, Bam not being clean and everything. But yeah, the artwork has some damage. There's water damage, especially on the bottom. It looks like it's been like torn. Yeah, you got Bam Margera, Jesse Margera, Chris Rapp, or aka Rapp himself, Rick Yon. So great cast members, and I'm looking forward to that. And then I picked up the complete third season of ER. Now, I own the first two seasons, and I've actually have been wanting to get the complete series. I've been watching some videos on YouTube, and I just absolutely love this show. You know, I eventually stopped watching after a lot of the original main cast members left. You know, they started killing off some, and others decided to leave, and, you know, but, you know, it's a great series that, you know, George Clooney kind of got his start on. You got the actor who plays Gilbert from Revenge of the Nerds. You know, he's also Goose in Top Gun. I mean, just everybody in this has gone on to do other things. And like later in the series, you know, you got a lot of other well-known actors who would, you know, be part of the series, you know, as it was getting ready to end its series run. Then I picked up a couple wrestling DVDs. I picked up Wrestlemania 24, which, it's okay. I didn't really care for this WrestleMania. I think the only good match I liked out of this was the Money in the Bank. The Belfast Brawl was really good, but that was pretty much it, for me at least. So, but glad to find that. And then this one I thought was like the best. This is the WrestleMania 20. Cool, like, packaging type DVD. Let's see. I'm not sure. Yes, okay. So this had the triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship. This had Chris Benoit, who had won the Royal Rumble that year, and of course Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Triple H was the champion, and of course, spoiler alert, this is where Benoit would win, and Eddie Guerrero was actually the champion, the WWE champion at the time. Now, I will say this, I'm very disappointed on the run that, I'll show you guys, it folds out, but I'm disappointed in the run that Chris Benoit had when it came to the World Heavyweight Championship, because he would lose it that same year at SummerSlam to Randy Orton, and then again Randy Orton would lose it not too long after that to Triple H, and then eventually Batista would win it. So I didn't like the fact that that title kind of jumped hands that year. I think later on it would, last a little bit longer for whoever had it, but at that time I just didn't care for it switching hands so quick. But that's it. That's my DVD update. A lot of cool stuff. May be done for a little while until I can start selling some things on eBay and just writing some things down on what I want to upgrade, kind of take a break. There may be some Criterion releases I do want to pick up, but other than that, that may be it for a little while. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take care.